social map in the building, king of the beasts at his home. 5 tips, wearing some ridiculous regalia, was dressed like King Wilden. Now, social media, they ask me 5 tips on social media. Here are my 5 tips on social media. Tip number 1, you want to stay consistent. Make sure you stay consistent with that bad word. Tip number 2, make sure, always make sure that whatever content you're posting is true to you. Don't make stuff up, don't exaggerate stuff up. You want to make sure that your content is true to you. Tip number 3, make sure you find your audience and post what your audience is looking for. Research is very important. Look and see what your people are watching. If they love what you're watching, carry on posting what they love, what they're watching. Tip number 4, make sure that you're very patient. Be patient with social media. It's going to take a lot of time. Be very patient with it. Tip number 5, find somebody to help you. If you do not have time, find yourself like somebody like T-Rock in the back here at Willow Kid. Make sure you find this man, okay? Because this is the sort of person that you need to be able to get your videos out there and going, okay? So that was like 5 little helps. The first question was social media. I gave you 5 tips. That's just Weezy dropping some nuggets. Question number 2, well, tip number 2 is how to stay relevant in the fitness game. Staying relevant in the fitness game is mind-boggling, but the way that we do it is the team is always going for team trainings, we're always going to seminars, we're always looking into the latest and greatest stuff that starts coming out. We're never stagnant in our programming, which reminds me at some point we're going to be going back to Under Armour, so you guys need to look out for that. We're going to be going back to Baltimore. I want to take the team back there, and we're going to go Liddy City out there. But staying relevant in the fitness game is very hard, but it's one of those things that you need to consistently be refining and working on. Just because you're in a space doesn't mean that you own that space. Trust me, I'm the king, and even on the top of the hill, the king's still looking down and stomping them hands. Okay, my tip for motivating people. Tips for motivating people are, first things first, you have to believe that what you are saying is motivational. Meaning what you're saying is going to have an impact on that person. If you don't believe what you're saying to somebody and you're just running stuff out of your mouth, you're just running stuff out of your mouth. It's just exactly that. Stop being run out of your mouth, okay? You need to believe what you're saying to that person, and you need to wholeheartedly want to light a fire inside them. Not light them on fire, light a fire inside them. That's the biggest thing about motivation and motivational stuff. When I speak, when I sit, when I'm in front of someone, I'm not trying to change a facade or change the mood for that moment. I genuinely want that person to feel good internally. I want them to feel the feels. I feel the feels, okay? Tips to motivating myself. Motivating myself is one of those things that I love to do. People don't believe, but I love to motivate myself. And how do I motivate myself? Obviously hanging with my one and only, Xavier. That man motivates me like there's no tomorrow because I want to leave enough paper that he can paper chase that paper. Number 2, I like being around the lions in the iTrend studio, which we call lions. They're clients in many gyms, but for me, they're my lions. Seeing them go through their emotional stuff, seeing them go through successes, failures, losses, wins in the gym, this motivates me to want to make them better. The good fuels me in a good way. The bad makes me want to make them do 10 times best. Last question or last one for tips. How do I stay hype? Staying hype is one of those things that it's in your mind. If I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm tired like everybody else. I do have tired days, but I think of all the people that rely on me to hype them up. I think of all the people that get a good feeling when they see me in a good mood. I think of all the people that when they walk into a room go, I want him to walk in because he's the hype man. There's so much accountability that comes with that I think staying hype it's inevitable. I have to stay hype. And the same thing with you. If you're in an environment, you may not be as hype as I am 24/7, but ultimately, if you encounter people who aren't in the best kind of mood, make it a goal. Make it a goal of yourself to say, I want to see if I can make this person smile. I want to see if I can turn this person's bad mood around, rather than clashing with the person. The world's already a crazy place. There's lions, tigers, hyenas, bears all over the place. When we're people, we communicate, we talk. Let's figure things out. With that said, I'm King of the Beasts saying peace to you and yours. Peace.